Okay, guys. Just now we have talked about zero conditional. Now zero conditional is the usual condition and usual result of that condition, right? And now let's talk about first conditional. So what is first conditional? First conditional. Now first conditional is called future conditional. Future conditional. Well, future conditional, the name speaks for itself. Well, it means it's not about present, it's about the future. Well, for example, what will you do if your husband decides to work abroad? So what will you do if your husband decides to work abroad? That's the question. And the answer, and you answer. If my husband decides to work abroad, if my husband decides to work abroad, I will do what? I will be very happy, yeah? Because if he works abroad, the family will be richer. Yes? This is it. Now let's look at the grammar here. Now, first of all, is this question about present or is this about future?
It's present. Present. First part, conditional part is present.
So the conditional part is in present.
Yes.
Well, yeah, actually you're right. I mean, formally you use present simple.
Yes.
You use present simple in conditional part, but you mean future. You talk about future. You use present simple, but you talk about future. Actually, it's future. Because you are talking about probable, possible future. But you use present simple. This is surprise. And then the second part, the resulting part, you use future simple. Now, let's see. Let's write down a formula. Now, if, or maybe when, plus present simple, and then you put comma and use will. Or going to. That's also a possibility. Or even a modal verb might. Might means maybe. Yes. For example, if my husband decides to work abroad, I will be happy. Or if my husband decides to work abroad, I'm going to join him, right, abroad. Yeah, it's my plan, I'm going to. Or if my husband decides to work abroad, I might get sad, I might become sad, like, может быть, загрущу, right? So might means может быть, right?
It's better than may, for example.
Yes.
In this case.
You can use may, it's no problem.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But usually it's might. This is it. Now guys, it's called future conditional. This conditional, first conditional, it's about future. The conditional part is in the future. Future. You use present simple, but you mean future. And of course, resulting part is also in the future. So future, future. So guys, why do we use present simple here? Why do we're talking about the future, but we use present simple. Why? Well, the rule is very simple, guys. The rule is very simple. With these words like if, when, before, after, as soon as, if, when, before, after, as soon as, unless, until. With these words, you never use will. You never use present or future simple with them. Instead of will, you use present simple. That's the rule. But you mean future. You're talking about the future. This is it. This is first conditional, future conditional. Now, question. What is the difference between zero conditional and first conditional? Stacy?
It's difference than zero condition. We have a present simple,
Mm-hmm.
and when we have a first condition, we
Use present simple.
use present simple, but
In future?
in future.
All right. Well, you're close to the explanation. Natalie?
Action into the future.
Action is in the
Is
future.
in the future.
Right. People, zero conditional, it's all about present, usual present. First conditional, it's about only future. All right? Yes, you use present simple, but you mean future. All right? This people is first conditional.